Well, as you know, I've become absolutely perfect as a reality TV performer. As you can see, I look very real now. And I wanted to give you a review from myself and my wife, who is acting as the camera person now, director of photography, of course. If there's any flaws in the camera motion, it's all her. Makeup and other production effects are attributable to myself. Okay, I'm the producer and writer of all these things, and but in the past couple of days, we have seen Blue Jasmine by Woody Allen, and then last night we watched The Counselor by Ridley Scott and written by Cormac McCarthy. To just go on, I had stopped reading anything by Cormac McCarthy somewhere around the road, or on the road, or the road.
The road.
Yeah, there was a book before that, I think, that he had come out. I'd read a lot of his works and decided certainly that he was a fine writer. I believe that Blood Meridian is a true masterpiece of I don't know, craftsmanship and experimental stream of consciousness, in a way, pictorial. A lot of really big words. I don't know if those are real words. Some of my sensibility is that he just made them up. But at any rate, Blood Meridian is a masterpiece, and after the Border Stories, we saw that he started to get real academic acclaim, and of course the movies came calling, and they did All the Pretty Horses. But up until that time, even though the imagery of life was bleak, there was some way out. Okay? What? That's my face. Well, you can turn the camera. What's wrong? Anyway, I hope I look good and bleak, because after seeing both those movies, I mean, life is definitely bleak. And, one of the reasons Cormac McCarthy isn't quite as great in my being, in a sense, is that certainly Larry McMurtry has the ability to write, and can write well, and is in the same category as the great craftsman James Jones. James Jones is the American craftsman as a 20th century writer, and these writers, even though they represent life as being difficult, there's some purpose to it, and there's always a way out. Somebody has to have a way out. I even, in my bleakness of the revolutionary, have my character on his way somewhere, even though he's painfully confused, if not insane. Well, we'll see how that, if I ever get around to writing a sequel, how that turns out. But at any rate, for Larry McMurtry, it's help your friends. And for Cormac McCarthy, it's give up and
kill your friends.
Well, kill your friends, yeah. And it's really you put a lot of that stuff in your head, and of course you're gonna be depressed. I saw, mind control is a big issue with me lately, because the mind control experiments revealed to have been foisted upon us as we were led to actually fully accept, whether we believed it or not, that Oswald acted alone, and that and not to connect all the murders of all the prominent leaders in the 60s. My favorite being Fred Hampton, who I happen to have known. I mean, if there was anybody that was Jesus Christ like, it was Fred Hampton. If anybody was, if you know anybody that was ever around Fred Hampton, they'd say the same thing. Blue Jasmine is nearly as bleak, but it is a tour de force. It's a greater film. It's a great film. It's a fantastic film. It's worth watching, and it's very well made, and it's very well acted. So of the two movies, one is a Hollywood piece of shit, and the other is a fantastic filmmaker's.
And you don't even like Woody Allen.
Well, I used to like Woody Allen.
Wow.
I mean, and Woody Allen, Woody Allen made a fine film, a work of literature, which is the great films that we.
I think she should have gone for The Dentist.
Well, what she should have done, what she should have done and what she did were two different things, but they were all understandable in the lights of in the way the movie was made. So this is a reality television episode, okay?
This is real reality,
this
baby.
Is right here, and I hope I look sufficient. I know I'm getting ready to get in the shower, and I can look pretty good, kind of, if we get me dressed up and cleaned up.
Kind of like a frat boy.
I look like a frat boy. Thank God. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
All right, wonderful.
Happy,
you got any questions?
Happy movie watching.
You got any questions, Nancy, Alex?
Let's see. My favorite character in The Counselor was the glass bookcases attached to the wall of glass in Rayner's mansion.
So.
And the cheetahs.
So
The cheetahs were
your
beautiful.
favorite character was the art director.
Indeed. Happy movie watching.
Thanks a lot.
Let's bathe.